In late August 1961, I saw a Yankee game at Municipal Stadium in Kansas City, and I, like the rest of the country, was tied up into the home run race between Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris. Also got to see Whitey Ford pitch that day. In September of 61, Mickey Mantle got sick with a virus and was sick for a long time throughout an entire road trip, homestand and a road trip. And by September 25th, which was an off day, Mantle was feeling very run down and exhausted. At the suggestion of broadcaster Mel Allen, Mantle was advised to go to Dr. Feelgood. He had a quote-unquote vitamin shot that would fix him right up. Dr. Feelgood was Max Jacobson, who was a doctor who fled Germany in 1936 because he was Jewish. He established an office in Upper East Side of Manhattan. And he put together a treatment of shots that included amphetamines, methamphetamines, and a whole bunch of steroids, painkillers, human placenta, multivitamins, human bone marrow, enzymes, animal hormones, just a concoction of things that he claimed would fix up anything, and it basically made his clients high, and many of them addicted to methamphetamine. He had an impressive list of clients: Lauren Bacall, Ingrid Bergman, Leonard Bernstein, Humphrey Bogart, Yul Brynner, Truman Capote, Liza Minnelli, Marilyn Monroe, Elvis Presley, Nelson Rockefeller. He paid 34 visits to the White House for John F. Kennedy. His White House doctors argued against it and eventually made him stop. But Kennedy said, "I don't care what he's giving me. It could be horse piss. It makes me feel good." So Mantle went to Dr. Feelgood and he got a shot in his hip. Mantle said the shot was too high and hit his bone. Or it might have been a dirty needle. Whatever happened, it got severely infected, so infected that the hole that was created by the infection, Mantle said he could fit a baseball into. He was in pain by the next day, and he batted first up. He walked and had to come out of the game because he couldn't run. Hector Lopez replaced him as a pinch runner, and Mantle didn't play again the rest of the regular season, and he finished the season at 54 home runs. Dr. Feelgood continued on in his practice. 1969, he killed the White House press photographer when he died of acute overdose of amphetamines intravenously. And that led to, it took a while, but it led to him losing his license. And that was the end of Dr. Feelgood. Hi again, everybody. Thank you for joining me for Game 4 of the American League season, the 1960s. Today's game will be the 1961 New York Yankees and the 1965 Minnesota Twins. We will use the Merino boards, except for basic letters on the pitchers. And Camille Pascual is ready to pitch. Let's play ball. Bobby Richardson's in the box for New York. 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll for Bobby Richardson. And the little second baseman, 32, is a single. That brings about Tony Kubeck, one of the few tall players on the 61 Yankees. He was 6'3". Most of them were about 5'11", 6 foot. Here's a pitch to Tony Kubeck with a runner on first. Let's see, Pascual's hold is a 0. Earl Batty is a good catcher. Throwing was +6. So take 6 off Richardson's steal rating. E22, E16. The E means he can't steal till there's 2 outs. Could hit and run, though. We'll stay put. Here's a pitch to Kubeck. 1-4 is a fly ball to Bob Allison in left field. Makes the catch. Gets it back to the infield quickly. Richardson goes back to first. And here is Roger Maris, 61 home runs in 1961. 33, that's a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here into the right field stands. Roger Maris will touch them all. Yankees go up 2-0 in the first. Here is Mickey Mantle. .53 is a 17. Minnesota is fielding column 2. That will test the right fielder, Tony Oliva, who is a 2, and that's a fly out to Oliva. Catcher Elson Howard. 13 is a base on balls. Howard takes first. He's slow. Yankees will play it safe with 2 outs. I don't always do that, but we'll play it safe here. Here is Moose Skowron. Pasquale's pitch to Skowron is 35. We're reading the blue dice first. 35 is a 37. And Howard is picked off first. Not picked off first. We're playing it safe. So we'll ignore that result. 54 is fly ball to right field. Skowron's out. That's the end of the Yankees' first. They score twice on the 2-run home run by Roger Maris. Minnesota Twins will come to bat. Riley Sheldon is on the mound for the Yankees. He was 11-5 with a 3.60 earned run average in 1961. He was eventually traded to the Kansas City A's in 1965. He was 12-10, 3.95 ERA. But he had a short major league career, but fairly effective. Here is Zoyo Versalles stepping into the box for the Twins. They're already down by 2 in the first. 4-6 is the roll. That's a swing and a miss by Versalles. And it is turning into an inauspicious start for the Twins. Jimmy Hall. .25 is a 10, and that is going to be a base hit against a B pitcher. A single for Jimmy Hall. Hall is a fast runner at first, but not a big threat to steal. D26, he can't go yet. Tony Oliva. 55 is an 8 against a B. That's going to be a fly ball, I think, or 27 on the Merino boards. A ground out to third base for a 5-4-3 double play. And that is because the Yankees are fielding column 1. And that result ends the first inning. We go to the top of the second. Yankees 2, Twins 0. Yogi Berra leads off the top of the second inning. He's playing left field. He had a home run in that game I saw in 1961 that the Yankees won 8-7 at Kansas City Municipal Stadium. Here is Yogi Berra, the pitch from Pasquale. 62 is a roller back to Pasquale. Yogi's the first out of the second inning. Clete Boyer, who prefers to play on the road with the Yankees because he doesn't like the depth of right field. He said that hurt his offensive numbers. 22 is an 8 against a B pitcher. That's going to be a fly out to the center fielder. Jimmy Hall has it and makes the catch. Now the pitcher, Raleigh Sheldon. 23 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 up and 3 down for the Yanks. We go to the bottom of the second, 2-0 New York. In the second, it will be Killebrew, Batty, and Allison. Here's a pitch to Harmon Killebrew. 6-4 is going to be a base on balls, and the killer gets a free pass. Slow runner at first. Twins will play it safe. Earl Batty's the batter. .65 is a 35. Foul out to the catcher, Elston Howard. Bob Allison. .33, that's a 5, and that's a long drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here. Bob Allison has hit a 2-run home run to tie the game, and it looks like we're going to see a new Bob Allison. 65 Twins played in the all-time greats tournament, and Bob Allison had a miserable tournament offensively. But a 2-run homer here ties the game at 2 apiece. Rich Rollins. .24 is a ground ball to Clete Boyer at third, 5-3, 2 outs. And now the 8th place hitter, second baseman Jerry Kendall. And 24 is a ground ball to Boyer as well. That's the end of the inning, but the Twins pulled even with the Yankees. Score is tied 2-2. Bobby Richardson was a good catalyst at the top of the Yankee order. He had his best season when he hit over 300 in 1962. 61, he hit 261. Here's a pitch from Camilo Pascual to Bobby Richardson. 1-3 is a base on balls, and he'll be on base again to start the inning. Speed at first base, Tony Kubeck. Kubeck flied to left his first time up. Pascual is a difficult right-hander. He's got a very good curveball, but the Yankees are going to roll the dice on the hit and run chart. There goes Richardson. Here's the pitch to Tony Kubeck. 35 is a 9, and that is a single, but against the B pitcher is 28. Ground out to shortstop. 6-3, but Richardson goes to second. 1 down for Roger Maris, who homered to put the Yankees on the board first. Here's the pitch to Roger. 6-3 is a 32. A fly ball hit deep to right field, but caught, and that is 2 outs. Mickey Mantle. One, 2 is a 29. Runner on second. That is a ground out, I think, to first. Ground out to first base, 3-1. That ends the Yankees' half of the third. Score is tied 2-2. Pitcher Camilo Pascual leads off for Minnesota in the bottom of the third inning. Here's a pitch from Raleigh Sheldon. 34 is a fly ball to center field. Mickey Mantle has a beat on it and makes the catch. .1965 American League MVP Zoyo Versailles steps into the box. 41 is a strikeout. 2 away. That's the second strikeout for Raleigh Sheldon. Now Jimmy Hall. Ted Williams in 1939, his rookie season, hit 31 home runs, but Jimmy Hall beat that by hitting 33 in his rookie season in 1963. Here's the pitch to Jimmy Hall. 43 is a ground ball back to the pitcher, Raleigh Sheldon. He throws to Moose Gowan at first base, and Minnesota's retired 3 up and 3 down. We go to the top of the fourth, 2-2. While Camilo Pascual warms up for the Twins, let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. 1962 Los Angeles Angels are in Boston, and they hold a 1-0 lead after 3 innings. 65 Sox are at the 68 Tigers in Detroit, and they also lead 1-0 after 3. The Orioles have a bye. All right, Ellie Howard steps into the box for New York to start the fourth. Here's the pitch to Howard. 23 is a 38. That's a ball. Wind up in the pitch. 36 is a 33. That's a Y, and Pascual has a Y strikeout number. Elston Howard is sat down on the bench with a called third strike. That's the backward K. 1 away. Moose Scouring comes up. .45 is a base on balls. That's a third walk issued by Pasquale, and Moose Scouring is a slow runner at first. Yankees will play it safe with the rated slow runner. Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra was an expert at hitting the balls down the lines in Yankee Stadium. Was not too particular about the strike zone. Here's the pitch to Yogi Berra. 1-3 is a unusual walk by Yogi Berra. First and second. Berra at first, Scouring at second. Clete Boyer. 1 out in the inning. One, two is going to be hit on the ground. That's going to be a ground ball to Versailles at shortstop. He flips to Kendall over to first. 6-4 inning-ending double play. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Yankees 2, Twins 2. Jimmy Hall leads off. Not Jimmy Hall. He made the last out. Tony Oliva leads off the bottom of the fourth inning for Minnesota. Here's the pitch to Oliva from Raleigh Sheldon. 43 is a ground ball back to Sheldon. He's got it. Throws the first. 1 out. Harmon Killebrew. .52 is a 27. Ground ball to Boyer at third. It's very slick over there and throws the first. 5-3. There's 2 outs. Earl Batty. 3-3 roll. That's a hit column roll for the Twins catcher. And 31 is going to be a double for Earl Batty. He's in scoring position. There are 2 outs. Bob Allison. He doubled his last time up. Or rather, no, he did better than that. He homered his last time up. Here's the pitch to Bob Allison. 36 is a 33. Pop out to the shortstop, Tony Kubeck, and that will strand Batty at second. We go to the fifth. 2-2 tie. Pitcher Raleigh Sheldon will lead off, then top of the order, Richardson and Kubeck. Here's a pitch from Pasquale. 33 is an 8 against a B. That's going to be a fly ball to Jimmy Hall in center field. 1 out. Bobby Richardson. 6-2 is a ground ball back to Pasquale. Throws out Richardson. There's 2 down. And now Tony Kubeck. .51, that's a fly out to center. 3 quick outs for Pasquale. He goes back to the dugout. The game is tied 2-2. Raleigh Sheldon is out of Putnam, Connecticut. He attended the University of Connecticut. Here's the pitch to Rich Rollins. 1-5 is a 10 against the B. That's going to be a leadoff single for Rich Rollins. Jerry Kendall with Pasquale on deck. Won't want to pitch it for Pasquale. Kendall's going to swing away. It's a 196 hitter. He's going to sacrifice. 1-6 is a 28. That's going to be a bunt picked up by the pitcher Sheldon to throw to first. Successful sacrifice sends Rollins to second. 1 away. Now the pitcher Pasquale. All right, Pasquale was a 200 hitter in 1965 with 2 home runs, which makes him slightly better hitter than Kendall. Kendall was 196. Here's the pitch to the Twins pitcher. 31 is a 23. That is a foul out to Clete Boyer over by the stands. He falls into the stands, makes the catch, but appears to be injured, and he will be coming out of the game. Unless he's given a reprieve on the injury roll, he rolls on injury column 1. 24 is a 4, means he would miss 4 games. So Billy Gardner will come in and replace Clete Boyer, have to reduce their defensive rating by 2 points, which puts them on column 2. We're using the Merino boards. That's not such a big effect because we use individual players on certain roles on the Merino boards defensively. Here is Zoilo Versailles. There's 2 outs. We resume play. Here is the pitch to Versailles, 23. Fly ball to left field, caught by Yogi Berra. And that's the end of the Twins' 5th. We go to the top of the 6th. Score is tied 2-2. We got a tight game today at Metropolitan Stadium in Bloomington, Minnesota. We got scored tied 2-2. That could change pretty quickly. We got Maris, Mantle, and Howard coming to bat in the top of the 6th for New York. Here's the pitch to Roger Maris. 51 is a 9 against the B. That's going to be a base hit for Roger Maris. Maris is 2 for 3. Fast runner at first. Mickey Mantle will step into the box, batting left-handed. Here's the pitch to Mantle. 5-3 is a 17. That will test the right fielder. Oliva is a 2. Fly out to Tony Oliva. He makes a good play on right. Elliot Howard. One 3 is a base on balls to Elson Howard. Yankees at first and second, 1 down. Moose Skowron. Skowron, 28 homers in 61, 267 hitter. Here's a pitch to Skowron. 1-1 roll, that's a 5. And that is a ball that's hit deep to left center field, and it takes an awkward bounce off the wall. He might get 3. He's on the 3rd. He slides. He is safe. A 2-run triple for Bill Skowron puts the Yankees up 4-2. This is a murderer's row. It's not just Maris and Mantle. That brings up Yogi Berra. 44, that's a 8 against a B. Fly out to right field. And we'll have to see, I think, how deep it is. We'll roll the blue die. 4 medium depth, 42. So we add the depth to 42 to the speed of Moose Skowron. He is only a 4. So 46 minus 34, that leaves just 12. Chances aren't very good to be safe. It's not deep enough. And Skowron will hold at 3rd. And I mentioned before, when I play on Merino boards, that's different home rules I use than what I think are actually written. But that's the way I play it. If it's, I make the man decide whether to go or not. And if he goes and it exceeds his safe range, he's out. That's the way I play it at home. Here is Billy Gardner, who had to come in for Clete Boyer. Now 2 outs. Pitcher's up next. Gardner's a 225 hitter. Pasquale's going to take him on. 25 is a 9 against a B. That is going to be a single, and we'll score Skowron. Pasquale is sorry he didn't walk him and pitch to the pitcher, but you have to live with your choices. Gardner's at first, average speed, and now Raleigh Sheldon with a 3-run lead comes to bat. 6-2 is a strikeout. That's the end of the inning. 7 Yankees come to the plate, and they score 3 runs, go to the bottom of the 6th. Yankees 5 and the Twins 2. Jimmy Hall leads off for the Twins. They're down by 3. Not an insurmountable lead for this powerful team. 1-5 is going to be a leadoff single for Jimmy Hall. Fast runner at first. Here is Tony Oliva. Had a tremendous tournament when we played the All-Time Greats tournament. He made the All-Tournament team. Here's the pitch to Oliva. 32 is a 26. That is hit on the ground to second base. It'll be a fielder's choice. 4-6, retiring Hall at second. Oliva stays at first. Fast runner, Harmon Killebrew. Base on balls. Second walk drawn by Killebrew in the game. First and second, Twins. And they're putting some men on. They could get back in this game. Here is Earl Batty. Not a home run hitter. He is mostly a line drive hitter. But he did hit 297 in 65. 43 is a 29. And that is a 6, let's see. That is going to be a 1-6-3 double play, started by the pitcher. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Yankees 5, Twins 2. Let's make a quick check of the out-of-town scoreboard. The Red Sox have moved into the lead of the 62 Angels with runs in the 5th and 6th inning. And after 6, they lead 2-1. White Sox added 1 run in the 6th, so they lead Detroit 2-0. There is a new pitcher for the Minnesota Twins. He is Jim Merritt, grade C pitcher with the X and Z modifiers. Jim Merritt pitching for the Twins. And 65 was his rookie season. He pitched well for the Twins. He pitched well for the Twins in 66, but he got off to a 0-6 start in spite of a 2.95 ERA early in 66. Here's the pitch to Raleigh Sheldon. Not Raleigh Sheldon. Pitch to Bobby Richardson leading off the top of the 7th inning. This is Richardson is on base 2 out of 3 times today. Here's the pitch, 1-2. He's not going to get on base here. That's a ground ball to the second baseman, Jerry Kendall, who throws out Bobby Richardson. Tony Kubeck, one of my favorite all-time broadcasters. Here's the pitch to Kubeck. 1-4 is a fly ball to left. And now Roger Maris. A lot of empathy in Tony Kubeck in his broadcasting. I mean, he had played the game, and he understood what it took to play the game. I just like listening to him. Here's a pitch to Roger Maris. 51 is a 9 against a C. That C will turn it into a pop out to the shortstop. So 3 up and 3 down for the Yankees in the 7th inning. They take their 3-run lead into the bottom of the 7th, 5-2. Bob Allison leads off for the Twins in the 7th inning. He has 1 for 2, 2-run homer back in the 2nd inning. As provided, there's a drive there, number 4. It's a double for Bob Allison. Right, he is a fast runner, and he's at second base in scoring position for Rich Rollins. Kind of a journeyman player. I always liked him because he wore glasses like I did. Here's a pitch to Rich Rollins. 46 is a 29. Ground ball to first base. That will move Allison to third. And Rollins is out 3-1, pitcher covering. Jerry Kindle's the batter. 1 out. Yankees will play the infield back. They've got a 3-run lead. 3-3 roll for Kindle. That's an 8 against the B. And that is going to be a fly out to right field. We'll have to roll for the depth again. And that is also a 42. Allison will have a better speed rating. He is... Oh, wait a minute, I'm looking at the wrong... Well, first of all, right field is Merritt, who I'm sure has a good arm. He has a very good arm. 36 is the arm. Add 42 to the speed and we'll subtract 36. 16, so 58 minus 36, 22. All right, 11 through 22. His chances to score is 11 through 44. Bob Allison's going to tag up and take that chance and be thrown out at home by Roger Maris. 9-2. That'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 8th. 5-2, Yankees. All right, Jim Merritt stays on the pitch for Minnesota in the 8th. He's got Mickey Mantle, Ellie Howard, and Bill Skowron on the docket. Here's the pitch. 61 is a ground ball to third base. Rich Rollins has it and throws out Mickey Mantle, 1 down. Elston Howard. That's one thing about baseball. No matter how things go during the day, you got an opportunity to do at least one cool thing every game. And Rich Rollins can talk about how he threw out Mickey Mantle. Here is Elston Howard. 1-2 is a 25. That is a X. Merritt has the X. It's a strikeout looking. Elston Howard sits down. And that's the second time he's been caught looking in the game today. Here is Bill Skowron. Uh, 24 is a strikeout, swinging. Sandy Valdespino will pitch hit for the pitcher Jim Merritt in the bottom of the 8th inning. Merritt was perfect on his day. He faced 6 Yankees and retired them all. Struck out 2 of them. But his day is done, and Sandy Valdespino steps into the box. Twins are down by 3. 62 is a swing and miss, strike 3. Zoidal Versailles. 36 is a 33. Pop out to second base or Y. Raleigh Sheldon has the Y. So that is a strikeout. Versailles is the second out. Jimmy Hall. And 1-6 is a ground ball to shortstop. Kubeck throws the first. 3 outs, and we go to the top of the 9th inning. Yankees 5 and the Twins 2. The other games around the American League are now complete, and we have finals from Boston and Detroit. The Boston Red Sox come from behind to beat the Los Angeles Angels 3-1, and the White Sox whitewashed the Tigers 5-0. The Red Sox moved to 3-0 on the season. The Angels are 3-1. Tigers are 1-3, and the White Sox are 1-2. New pitcher for the Twins is Gary Rogenberg. He'll face Yogi Berra. Here's the pitch to Yogi Berra in the top of the 9th inning. 44 is a 8 against a C. That's going to be a base hit. That's Yogi's first hit of the game. Average speed at first. Billy Gardner. Gardner is batting for the second time after replacing Berra. And he singled his first time up. Here's the pitch to Gardner. 64 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Raleigh Sheldon will stay in the game and try to complete it. 42 is a strikeout. Bobby Richardson. And 54 is a fly out to right field. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Twins are down by 3 with 3 outs to go. Raleigh Sheldon started 21 games in 1961. He completed 6 of those. He's going to try to do it here today. Tony Oliva, Harmon Killebrew, and Earl Batty stand in his way. Here's the pitch to Tony Oliva. 1-3 is a base on balls. That's the second mark on the point of weakness. Oliva takes first, a fast runner. Harmon Killebrew. There's activity in the Yankee bullpen. The right-hander is Hal Reniff, and the left-hander warming up is Luis Arroyo. Here's the pitch to Killebrew. 51 is a 9 against the B. That is a single for Killebrew, and Oliva goes to third. Twins have runners on the corners and nobody out. Timeout. Manager Ralph Houck steps out of the dugout, and he's going to ask for the baseball and give it to Hal Reniff. Hal Reniff is a grade B pitcher with a W modifier. He'll be pitching to Earl Batty, runners on the corners, nobody out. Earl Batty is the potential tying run. Here's the pitch to the Twins catcher. 45 is going to be a base on balls, and the bases are loaded. Timeout again. All right, Manager Ralph Houck returns to the bullpen. That W on the run-off card is a problem with the bases loaded. The bases loaded, he's going to bring in the closer, Luis Arroyo. He is a grade A pitcher with an X modifier. Nobody out. Bob Allison's the hitter. Arroyo is surrounded, and can Bob Allison put a key in the merry-go-round? Here's the pitch to Allison. 44 is a 8 against an A. That is a fly ball to right field. We'll roll for the depth. 6 is deep, 45. We know the arm of Merritt is 36. So make that 9. And then we add the speed of the runner on third. Oliva, which is 17, comes to 26. It's a better chance than the last one. I think he'll tag and go. 26 is a 11 through 52 roll. And again, I don't quite do the rules as written. Here's the throw. He's safe, and the runner also on the result tags and goes to third. So that's a run for the Twins on the sacrifice fly by Bob Allison. 1 out. Runners on the corners. And that run goes on Raleigh Sheldon's ledger. Rich Rollins steps into the box. Infield is going to play back for a potential double play. It's 5-3. Potential tying runs at first. Here's the pitch to Rich Rollins. 2-6 is a 27. That is a ground ball to third base. The Yankees are now fielding column 2. And that is, so fielding column 1's a double play, but we can't use that because now they're fielding column 2. It's a ground out to third. Runner goes to second, and the other holds. So 2 outs, 5-3. Twins are going to go to their bench and hit for Jerry Kendall, the second baseman. Andy Costco will bat for Minnesota. Here's the pitch to Andy Costco. 1-5 is an 8 against an A. That's going to be a fly ball to right field. Roger Maris is under it. He makes the catch, and that's the ball game. The Twins threatened in the ninth. They scored once and had runners in scoring position, but they don't get it done, and the Yankees win. Final score 5-3. We'll be back with the wrap-up. The M&M boys extend their record to 2-2, and with this win over the Twins today, they scored 5 runs on 5 hits, committed no errors. The Twins scored 3 runs on 7 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is Raleigh Sheldon. The losing pitcher is Camille Pascual. Luis Arroyo gets the save. There were home runs in the game by Roger Maris, a 2-run home run in the first inning, and also by Bob Allison for the Twins. All right, today's star of the game is Roger Maris. Maris was 2 for 4. He had a 2-run home run in the first inning, and he had a single in the 6th and scored. So he scored 2 runs, drove in 2 runs. Roger Maris is the star of the game. Barry Pepper played Roger Maris and portrayed him well in the movie 61, one of my favorite stars. But today we watched him portrayed by his Apba card, and his Apba card also performed well. That'll do it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and may God bless.